What's up, guys? How you doing? We're here for another round of disc golf. Today I'm joined with our pal here, Cam Zanini. What's up, buddy?
Not much. I'm excited to watch this second round I think Marty played today. It's against yours truly.
Uh-oh.
Me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Look at me.
Stretching, getting ready.
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving into round 2 of our Gauntlet Challenge. Marty gets no break whatsoever.
What a ham.
What a ham. All right. We got the orange hatted beast.
Signature winter Marty look with the orange hat.
Yes. He's got to have those hiking boots, too. That's what's
Yep.
most important.
Yep.
From St. Thomas, 1,015 at this point. I think he's back up to 1,020 something, 22
10,
or
22,
so.
I believe.
Yeah, so don't let him fool you.
Oh, yeah.
Who's this handsome devil?
This is me doing my best Derek Jones impersonation.
Speaking of Derek Jones, man, when are we gonna get him back? I miss him.
I don't think he's coming back
At all.
No, he's golfing. He sold a lot of his stash, and I got a good deal of it. Thank you, Derek.
Can't be serious.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm so sad.
Yep.
Man, he had so many super overstable destroyers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, well, Derek Jones, if you change your mind, man, and come back to play, we'd love to see you play again.
Come on, man. Who else am I gonna do stupid shots with?
Yeah, come on, man. Come out and play a little. Restarting hole 1, par 3, 302 feet. We got a couple of pros here now sitting in the 1K range. What's the plan here? How are you going to beat up Marty?
Well, I just got to kick him in the shins and I'm good to go. But no, I mean, this course sets up for Marty's game.
Okay.
I'm throwing my soft link here. This is my
Good
first throw of the
control of the
day,
disc,
so
nice
I had the right
flight.
flight, just not quite enough oomph behind it.
A little hair more power, 10-15%, you'd be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but if I do like 16 or 18% more, then it's 40 feet past the basket.
Marty not quite getting enough turnover on that, but I think he's okay anyway. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's good. His disc landed where mine stopped. That's the difference.
All right, this is a very ambitious 2.
Yeah, I wasn't really doing much about it.
Doesn't look like you're really trying to make that happen. I think a layup's fine for 3.
I'm like, nah, it's the first hole. There's no point. I'm going to lose 2 strokes or possibly 3.
Marty picks up the birdie out of the gate. Quick stroke lead.
Yeah, now he's all warmed up,
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the advantage. That I actually had this conversation. Maybe you can weigh on this. Is it better to be the second or the third guy to play?
I forgot I did that.
What is this?
I don't know. Oh, boy. That's my free throw. Oh,
All right.
man.
Is it better to be second or third? What do you think? Is he more tired in the third round? Does that
I
make it
would
better?
say better to be third because, like, usually second rounds are always better because your body's warmed up, it's stretched, it's good to go. And then the third round, you're kind of running off your, 60 kilometers left in the tank type of thing.
No, that's fair.
But,
That's fair.
I mean, it's Marty, so he's always going to shoot good. So it doesn't matter if it's first thing in the morning or 6 o'clock at night. He's usually always doing good. So
Okay.
it's kind of day by day, I guess.
All right, well, number 2, par 3, 238 feet. We talked about this in the previous round. I expect Marty to go right down the center and just try to land close, make an easy birdie. What's your plan here?
I actually don't remember most of this round because it was a couple months ago.
Uh-huh.
So he's changed his game plan. He's going straight at it.
Yeah, I would suspect that that's what he's going to do.
That looks really good.
Yeah,
Good kick. Yeah, that's a good kick.
Dangerous 2, for sure. He's playing with fire there.
Okay, I'm throwing my Protostar Cayman, I believe. So
Okay.
apparently I was trying to go through the trees for some reason.
This is
I got a bad kick there.
scenario that it's not necessarily a bad thing though. I've had this conversation as well. I mean, you're just kind of forcing out a layup, are you not?
Yeah, I was trying to, and then just decided to
goodness.
not. And there it goes. Yeah, I knew
That-
it. Yeah, I was like, okay.
That is ugly. That is
Like,
ugly.
The thing is, I was throwing my soft link, and so I'm like, okay, it's gonna hit the ground, it's gonna stick. No,
Okay.
still didn't.
Okay. We can take a 4. That's all right.
Yeah, I guess.
Marty can miss,
He could, but he won't.
Okay. All right. Well, that's not so good.
No, that's a scary putt, but
All right, Marty taking a actionable lead here, and we have 2 goofy putts.
yeah, I was kind of a little bummed about a bogey there. I was
Yeah.
trying to play smart, and I still got screwed for it.
Well, and that's what I was trying to
But-
say. Like, it's not always bad when you're in those trees because it forces you to just lay up, right?
Yeah, I had no run at it. I'm like, okay, I'll just put it up
Yeah.
close to the basket, and it just caught a weird bounce, and see you later.
You don't need to do too much there other than just toss it underneath the basket and drop it in and move on.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. This is when I first started having the blonde in my hair. So I was trying to bring Backstreet back. All right.
All right, number 3, par 4, 338 feet. We'll just skip right by that one.
Yeah. I had to say it. I'm sorry. Sorry to everyone. I had to say it.
Those guys are all like mega rich and have like a million fans.
I'm trying.
Yeah, this is a very technical shot. You want to get your way up that fairway. Try to work your way through about 50% and then get a good upshot for number 2.
I'm already getting a rough kick. I think that might be difficult. What am I throwing here?
Yeah, where he's sitting there, he could very much be trapped in those trees. I like your line.
Yeah, I got a little. Let's go. Oh, that's what happened.
That's
I
a
got
good kick.
I got a little too high. I think that's my S-Line P3X.
Yeah.
Before I dyed it terribly.
You dyed a disc?
Yeah, I
What happened?
dye a couple of them, and that one, like, the dye leaked out, so now it looks like burnt cheese, and that's what
Oh,
James Dillon calls it. So
no.
now it's like a gag in my thing. Yeah, I had a tight gap there. I had 2 gaps to choose from, and that was more direct. I just missed it, but
Again, pars on this hole are not exactly terrible.
no, like even Marty, he pitched out to a good spot, and he still had to get
Yeah.
weird with it, right?
Now he's in a 4 or 5 scenario.
So
This looks good.
Here's my
Aw.
C-Line P3X, and I thought I hit the gap right. I wanted to go in front of that tree, and nope. Yeah, just pitching up for a bogey. I can't do much off of that.
This hole looks so impressive when you make the birdie.
It seems so simple. It's
It
like,
does.
oh, putter shot, but it's really not.
But I've noticed a lot of people have difficulty in it. It is definitely about finesse.
I mean, I think both of us just bogeyed it. So there you go, right?
Mm-hmm.
340 feet?
And shout out to Chris Oslands, too. He definitely put in some very good concepts on the layout of this course.
Yeah, it's a really very well designed course. It's a kind of a birdie course from the shorts, or more of a straightforward course, and then the longs definitely tests a lot of your shots for it being more of an open style course.
Definitely.
Definitely tests everything.
It also, I've noticed, allows you to throw most of the different kinds of shots.
Yeah, you have to have every tool in your bag.
Yeah,
to
pretty
score
much.
really well here, you have to have everything.
For sure. Number 4, par 3, 347 feet. This shot requires everything. Good control because you're in a tight fairway out of the gate there. You got to get around this tree if you're throwing the hyzer out. And if you're going straight down the center, there's so much danger on the left if you don't time it right. What's your plan here?
I think I go around this tree on the right just because it's more of an open shot, and if I do miss it, I'm not in the woods. I think Marty's going right at her.
Marty is
This
demonstrating
could go
how
in.
this happens. That is gorgeous.
That's a great shot. Whoa, sit down.
Overshot a bit. He'll probably have to take a knee there.
Yeah, that's a tough tree. It's like right to the ground. What am I throwing here? I got no idea.
Cam with a mystery disc.
Oh, it's an Enigma. It's my max weight Enigma.
Max weight
I
Enigma.
tried to get a little hyzer on it, and then I think I just stood up a little too flat. But that's my miss I played to, right? I got too flat, and I'm wide open for an easy 3.
It's not a bad spot to be. You're still running this for 2.
Yeah.
And you almost get there.
Yeah, it's close.
Whoops.
I like that. What putter did you throw? Do you know?
That was my Exo Hard Link. I love the Link for putting.
Bottom line is same result for both of you.
Yep. 3s. Me walking away just disgusted with a 3, apparently. I mean, when you're 2 over through 3, you're disgusted with another par at this point, especially playing Marty.
All right, number 4 is finished. Still a tight race. Couple strokes between the two. Yeah,
Yep.
that's not a big deal.
Yeah, we broke even on the last 2 holes, so
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
We'll probably find on hole 5 he's going to throw that Excalibur again. I think he had kind of zoned that in during his practice and found that shot was best. I've never used that disc. Have you?
X-Cals, yeah, they're stable out of the box.
Okay.
Nate Sexton uses the EcoStar X-Cals, which they're a little bit straighter, but they're not like flippy, but like like EcoStar Destroyer would be, or are.
Okay.
So he likes them for like a distance, or like a distance control sidearm.
And it looks like you're going to throw a big hyzer here.
Yeah,
You've
I think
got
I'm
the
going to throw
power
that
to make
same
this.
Enigma, probably. I have no idea.
All right,
And
well,
do that kind of hyzer flip to flat to fade out.
let's see how you guys tackle this just a hair over 400-foot par 3.
It's got to simmer
That
down
is
now.
way to right, and yet
Okay,
I'm
he's
wrong.
high enough. Wow, that's a great shot.
Yeah, that's at XCal again. That is perfection.
Yeah, it was turned over a bit, but it was high enough where it's going to fade back. Yeah, that's that same Enigma.
Very nice.
I think I liked it generally. I think I just got it a bit too high and it came up a little bit short.
It's a good shot. A little closer, and you look like a god. A little bit too short, and you've got a hell of a putt here.
Yeah, it's just a far one. I figured I can run it full speed because the hill's right there, right?
Dangerous, dangerous link there, man.
Well, that putt right there, it is maybe downhill, but the basket's elevated, so it feels like a normal size putt.
Go
That's
in.
a huge birdie.
Oh my goodness.
See what I got to deal with here?
So,
Marty's birdieing everything.
Aiden, if you're watching, buddy, like, don't feel bad, man. Cam's no, yeah.
Oh man, I love playing with Marty. Everyone thinks he's so serious when he plays, but no one
He's
sees
not.
no one sees the B-roll, and he's hilarious to play
He's
with.
not. Marty is he's just a bag of fun, man.
He
You go
is.
out with him, get a couple drinks in him too, and it's even
Oh,
better.
he's hilarious. He's just like sober or, you buy him a beer or anything. Regardless, he's still funny.
Absolutely.
He's still funny.
I still remember the first time I ever met him. He ran up to me. It was at Union, and we were filming him. And he ran up to me, and he made sure I had enough heat packs, and he brought extra drinks and snacks for me. And,
Oh, Marty's a good dude.
couldn't
good dude.
believe it. He's definitely a kind soul.
Yep.
Number 6, par 3, 345 feet. We talked about this before. I love this hole. I love trying to
do
get this
too.
ante right.
I do too. I think I throw a mid-range in this one though, because I want to land it because the green is so fast. I want to land it like by that tree or a little bit past that tree, flat, and it just like skids for about 30 extra feet.
Yeah, I've been throwing a sidewinder. I definitely don't have the power to put a mid up there, but I've been throwing a sidewinder, and I've been able to get
No,
there.
Quite. Yeah, side run's a good one. If you don't have to throw it very hard because if once that side runner gets on that bit of ante, it just kind of glides it out. So it's a good play.
Well, unfortunately for me, I have to give her. I have to give her to get that distance.
I think I'm going to rock 3 here.
This looks great. This could go in.
See, that's what I was talking about right there. I think I got a little too high, and it lost its speed and it stalled out, but it's still a putt.
Marty for 2 looks
Oh.
almost there.
Man.
A mystery blue disc, probably an
Another
AVR.
AVR. There we go, on the board. Yep, there we go.
Cam takes the pad.
Yeah. Not so good, are you, Marty? I'm kidding.
Take that there, buddy. Marty with a tester putt. Oh, okay.
Whoop. You got it. I'm good.
Those are the most high pressure shots.
Yeah, it's those 20 to 25 foot comebackers for the par. Those are definitely the separators. You can't look at it as, it's my par putt. I gotta look at it as like, okay, 25 footer, right? Or a 20 footer.
Absolutely.
It's your backyard practice. That's all you gotta look at it as.
Ever since you said that to me, I've been thinking about that. And putting is all about preparation. You will putt exactly like the way you're prepared to
Putting
putt.
is the most important. It's also the hardest because it's
Yes.
like, okay, I gotta clean this up, right?
Yeah, it's definitely something that separates good people from great people and good players from great players is how well you can putt.
Yep.
Number 7, par 4, 528 feet. This is a very, very gruesome hole if you get in trouble off the drive. If you can work your way up the fairway, then your second shot is still going to be tough. But if you get there, that birdie feels so good.
Oh yeah. I think I'm throwing a Sexton Firebird here. This is what I like to do. A nice low, get right on that road, and then I have a nice kind of turnover, or if I'm far enough right, I can throw another sidearm. And that's kind of what I'm playing too.
Well, and that's the control. Like you've got to be able to control your emotions here and not go crazy because really all you want to do is get up that fairway as far as you can. The second shot is possible because it's more open.
Yeah. See, Marty's farther away, but he got to the right side. Now he's got that tunnel.
Look at this.
Which that
Look at
is
this
phenomenal from
shot.
back there.
I had to make sure I stare it down.
Folks, that's exactly how you want to play this hole. If you
Yeah.
can get up to circ 1 on your second
This is
shot.
a rock 3, I think.
This looks
It's drifting.
This looks excellent
Trying.
shot, Ken. This is
There we go.
Possibly better.
Maybe by like 2 or 3 feet.
You're not in the bushes, that's for sure.
True.
I mean,
Great putt from Marty.
That is a fantastic 3.
Yeah, but that's why I like that right side more. Because even if you go to the right, and if you're in the short grass, that tunnel's still there. If you go off more to the left in that other stuff, it kind of closes off your angle. All right, I got back to even par.
Great birdie.
This one feels good.
Yeah, your putting game is... I remember the first time we filmed you. You made some insane 75-foot putt.
Oh yeah, the one that like hit nuts. 0 chains and went in and at Foxwood.
Yep.
That was before I switched my putting style up. I was more of a hyzer spin putter at that time, and now I'm modeling Calvin Heimberg because it's easier for me to keep it on line.
Well, whatever you're doing, keep it up, man. I've been cheering for you since day one. You and James, I like watching you guys. And I can't wait for the day you guys break 1,000 because I know it's coming.
I think this year is definitely our year to
totally
get up
agree.
there, I think.
I totally agree with that. Number 8, par 3. We talked about this before. It's not 304 feet. I think we're talking more like 375, right?
Yeah, it's a good pump.
So this is a tee sign from the old position, and I think they moved that pad due to water or maybe mud or
I like this
whatever
one.
it was. So down the fairway here, little Annie over this building. It's just that simple.
Got a little too high on that one. That's I think it's a Thunderbird I used to throw.
Mm-hmm.
If it was lower, it would have held over more, but I got a long look at it still.
Maybe a 65-footer there.
Yeah, about that, maybe.
Definitely easy par, tough birdie. Marty trying to go through
Marty
the
getting
trees.
through everything, and then getting a nice rollout.
And
around the building.
Here's the building,
and
of
he's
course.
Like, what? He went through a tree, hit another one, rolled around the building that's also in the way, and now he's fine.
When Marty watches this, I wonder if he actually says, man, that is pretty lucky.
I think it's all part of the plan.
Again, it's spin, man. You put that spin and just do funky things when they're done.
It's all part of the plan.
Cam with a big shot.
Yeah. That one's tough to run because right past the basket, it slopes down just a little bit. And if you air it and you go right in that stuff behind Marty.
Well, and you had 2 of the 3 things right. You just needed a little bit more power.
Yeah, I mean,
you had the right line.
I wanted to give it like kind of a half bid. I knew I wasn't going to really lose a stroke if I gave a half bid. So, that's fine. Par's fine.
All right, well, that battle has gone fairly well so far. Only 3 strokes back. That's not too bad. I know you had a bit of a tough couple of holes out of 1 and 2.
Yeah, I had a bit of kind of, I guess, unfortunate luck on the second hole where I tried to lay up. But, I mean, that's that hole, right?
But this guy is still sitting just over 30 points above you. And when you're sitting in the 990,000 range, 30 points is a lot. It's a lot. So.
Yeah. For sure. It's hard to get to 1,000 and keep it. And then Marty's at that next stage where he is considered, like if he goes on the road, he's considered like a top pro.
For sure.
Right?
He's 100% a touring pro, for sure. I mean, he can play.
That's that next level of control.
Definitely. We talked about this in round 1 warm-up. Are you going to try to make it through the gap in the center here? Or are you just throwing it to the left?
This time I am, and I'm throwing my most understable Enigma.
I like this line so much.
It didn't really turn. And I got kind of a rough break.
That sucks.
Normally I don't try to go over, but there was like no wind on this tee shot. I'm like, all right, why not, right? And
you can make it.
Oh yeah, I know I can. It just that for some reason it didn't turn for me.
See, and this is the shot.
That is the best I've ever seen that tee shot. Period. No chance of it hitting anything but the short grass.
Yeah. And that is an easy chip up to get 3.
I am stuck.
Super stuck.
I'm just trying to get out to the fairway.
And honestly, where you're standing here after 2 is not awful. Like, you're not screwed.
No, I had this stuff like right behind me. I couldn't even run up. So this is just like all like waste and everything. I forgot about that.
What?
Nice little park job land shark.
That is taking advantage of the terrain. Go in.
Go in.
Go in.
Oh, he hit the cage.
Basket.
That was crazy.
Oh, Marty. And folks, this is just for the record. This is why we put the Little Fun Marty video up. Last week, we wanted you to kind of see how often he hits the cage.
I feel like every time I play around with Marty, he always almost throws in an ace or an upshot. Like, it always happens.
Yeah, that's one of the advantages to his style of play. Those putter mids, they really do give him a lot of control and opportunity to put them in.
Yeah, I mean he's got his spin control under control, I guess.
It's funny too because this hole is very, very hard to make an eagle on. I've only seen it a handful of times, and they've been from super top people that got incredibly good drives, and they're always like that.
Yeah, the only other thing I could see is if you're a lefty that can throw like 550, which none of the people in the area here really are. I'm talking like, Reed Friskira or like people like that. They can just throw like a hyzer flip to flat to hyzer stall shot, then get like a 50-footer at. That's the only time I can see like a putt for eagle happening, unless you get a ridiculous roller.
You see how close that was?
Yeah, that one snuck right in there.
Inch up, inch to the left, and he's in trouble. This was a great putt on
That's a great birdie.
hole 4 there. Same with this one.
Yeah, that was my
It's a
first
nice
birdie.
drive.
So, yeah,
Takes the
I'm
pad
excited. Like, woo! All right.
On number 6.
I was actually really proud of this scramble.
I love this shot. Now that I remember it, that's just being smart and taking advantage of how the ground plays.
Yeah, because I
Beautiful.
couldn't even like do a regular stagger stance. I had to do a straddle stance, which I really wasn't comfortable with. And I just made sure if I get it in the air, there's nothing in the way in the air, and just get myself up there. And I was actually surprised with how well it worked. So.
Well, there we have it. We got a chance to give you a little bit of a tour through the shop. I know you got a chance to see a few more of these.
There's a lot of stuff to look at.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Well, if you haven't had a chance to visit the store, it's definitely worth coming in. We are working on that ever-climbing number of discs in stock, and we are currently upgrading the racking system to put in these new boxes. And that'll hold, I think it's something like 50 or 60 discs per run of those. So that's going. So anyway, thanks so much for watching the show. We appreciate that. And thanks so much for shopping in the store. And we look forward to bringing you more action very shortly. See you soon.
Catch you in the back 9.